Morn by Alfred Drury, given to the city square, Leeds, along with a lot of other nymphs, by Alderman Harding in 1903. Of course, it represents the triumph of that new and hygienic invention, the electric light. And when you come to a city, you generally see the city square. Here we are in the city square at Leeds, and there's such a lot to see in Leeds, and it's so full of individuality, I don't know where to start, except that the skyline is very important. And you can see there the Black Prince, who symbolizes the cloth trade which brought prosperity to Leeds. You can see him outlined against the sky, designed by Brock. And skyline seems always to have mattered until just lately in Leeds. Look at the Queen's Hotel, rebuilt, I think, in the 30s. Even there, they've bothered to put little pavilions on the top of the building. Not so next door, where I think British Railways has put up that extraordinary thing which blots out all sky and has no thought for the skyline at all. But see the Midland Bank next door, 1890s, a classical, lovely curve of the corner. And then see, soaring up, out of scale with everything round it, what a relief it is to come down to the Unitarian Church, 1847. Non-conformist Leeds, sturdy and prickly against the sky. And even the post office of the 1880s, you see, has got a bit of consideration for the skyline, though it's not exactly an inspired building. But when we look at Leeds, I think you'll find that it's very human and individualistic, and it'll continue to be so, provided it isn't spoiled by the now old-fashioned idea of building huge slabs so as to get as much money out of the ground as possible, like that brute of a thing there. And behind the mill of Marshall's, you can see the earlier sort of local brick Yorkshire mill that goes with children working in factories in the days before the Factory Acts, and then back to this amazing Leeds 19th century skyline. And far in the distance, 20th century, the University Tower, then some more chimneys, and one with an outline which looks to me Italianate or Romanesque, and beyond that, the dear old town hall, and to the right of that, Vincent Harris's civic building, and that is the end of the old Leeds skyline, because to the right of it, you see the Battle of the Cubes, just money-getting slabs built since the war with the lift machinery like parcels left on the top. And that noise you sometimes hear, pickaxes and falling walls, is old Leeds being destroyed around us. That's the old Leeds, and so is this, Thornton's Arcade. Sometimes it rains in Leeds. Sometimes you don't want to walk in a road in a smell of diesel. Sometimes you want the fun of the fair. And here you've got it in the county arcades, designed by Frank Matcham, a showman architect. He built London's Colosseum, but in Leeds, he rarely let himself go. Public clocks are a great feature of Leeds in the old city. But here at Seacroft, it looks to me as though time is rather more computerized. And the people who use this shopping centre of Seacroft, which is a new town Leeds Corporation has built outside the city on a hill, the people who use this centre instead of using the crowded markets They live, a lot of them, in tall blocks like that. It's all done with the best intentions. But if you lived in one of those flats, I wonder if you wouldn't rather look back with regret at the old days when you had a back-to-back house and there was the communal life and the corner shops and the cobbled streets. I wonder if you wouldn't feel a bit lonely. It's all done with the best intentions, yes. But speaking personally, I feel it's rather like compulsory shopping, compulsory pleasure, compulsory leisure, compulsory art.